I forgot how good that danger room thing you did looks, man.
You know that thing's like, it's did you know things like 3 years old?
Has it been that long? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, man, I need to. It's up here with all the stuff, and I'm like, I need to just get this done, bro.
So
I
about the
already
same
put
time
it
you
on.
started tapping.
Yeah, I gotta put it. I gotta. And not get anything done today, man. It's just a lot of shit. But it's good to see everybody.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today?
I'm doing good, man. Much better than last week. I'm doing good.
Yeah, now the other guys got it right.
Yeah. Can't blame me. I wasn't here. I didn't give it to him. So
I heard a lot of that's going around right now.
yeah. You know, it's funny. I used Teledoc the other day.
Mm-hmm.
This modern science. You got to love it. It was like I don't know, at best, a 30-second conversation. It probably wasn't even that long, but it was literally 30 seconds, and I'm getting, an antibiotic called in. I'm like, this is the way it should have been.
But does it feel like it's impersonal though? Like you're not really, or
I
they're
don't.
just giving you what you need, or
That's all I want from them. I don't need all that other stuff. Just doc, just give me what I need to feel better. That's it. You know what I mean? You don't have to leave the house. I didn't even have to do the video call. It was literally just a phone call. Hey, what's going on? I'll call you in an antibiotic. I had, meds within the hour. It was unbelievable. On a Sunday. On a Sunday.
wow,
Can't
he
beat
did
that.
it from his couch.
Yeah. You can't beat that, man. At all. At all.
Yeah, it just feels like it's a little impersonal. I don't know.
Well, that's what they say we're moving towards because the millennials or the Gen Zers or whatever don't want the personal interaction. They just want to be able to get what they want and move on. It's the reason why you see so many restaurants eliminating face-to-face service and things like that. You're doing all this mobile. You just pick up your food and go. You don't even interact with some people at certain places. They leave your food on the shelf. You just go pick up your food and you leave.
Wow.
It's the world we're heading to.
You think we'll be staying in our house all the time?
Man, I swear we're getting closer and closer to that whole avatar thing. We'll send our avatars out that we've modded or customized to be our representative in person. But yeah, it really seems to be the way we're getting there quicker than what we think we are.
I remember how it was last time when I was here, and it was cool, but
Yeah.
it's. I think that gave a lot of people a better sense of what it's like to not have a job or not do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's cool. It's cool for like first couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Well, that's when you just put on your VR glasses to get your life experiences. You'll be able to go anywhere you want from the comfort of your couch.
you'll be able to like beat people up virtually.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Hustles. All right. Well, uh, today was a little busy behind the scenes. Right now, I'm setting up a few things, so just bear with me. But the show is. I know we say this all the time, but the show will be short tonight. I don't have a lot. I don't. Well, I don't. Not a lot happened this week.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Knock on wood. We could use
Well,
some.
I mean, you don't have to have like something happen like all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't need. I don't need like it is in life, like right now, where every day there has to be something happening.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Gimbo. So bear with me just for a second. Oh, Gimbo. I know.
I made my first toy purchase of 2026. Is official.
What was it?
It was official. I finally got this guy on a good price.
Oh, I can't see, so you'll have to.
And
I'm Helen Keller.
It's the Mondo Boogeyman from that 2-pack.
Oh yeah.
I won't skip out on one of these again if they do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's another one of those things where like pictures don't really do it justice. When you see this thing in person, they just absolutely nailed the likeness. It's like it's just right off the Saturday morning cartoon, man. I absolutely love it.
How much did that set you back? If you don't mind me asking.
So, the 2-pack through Mondo was, what was it, $210 for the set? And you remember I balked at that. Remember? I was like,
mm-hmm.
I was like, come on. I was like, can it really be that good? But then when I bought the individual figures, I'm like, these things are really good. Really, really good. But then I didn't have Boogeyman or Samhain, however you pronounce it. So I got stuck backtracking, but I was able to find one for $200 plus shipping.
That's not bad. Just for that figure, not for
this figure, not the whole set. Just this figure. But I mean, for the lot part, like most of these 2-packs are going for like $450 on eBay for the whole, for the complete 2-pack, which I've already got Egon, so I didn't need another Egon.
Jesus.
But I don't regret it. I feel better now having the large ghost to go with the guys. So very happy. Very happy.
Good, man. You ready to take some photos?
I am. I'm almost done with my containment center. I'm 3D printing, so I'm already planning how I want to work that shot. I'm ready. I am ready. And then I'll be able to add my AI background to it. It'll be awesome.
Don't do that. Have you seen that stuff is just popping up? Oh, you weren't here last week. We had a little chat about that, but have you seen like more people have been using that lately? And so, what are your thoughts?
I wasn't here for the conversation, and after I was messing around with it the other day, I really wanted to play around with it so I can have an informed argument, or I wanted to be able to come from a place of truly understanding what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
It was strictly for research purposes.
It really was, because I don't want to be like, oh well, you can do this, and this. You know what I mean? So I did do the one shot. I was going to send you that so we could talk about it, but I did do the one shot, and it was very, very simple, right? Like I literally ended up with a pretty decent photo from quickly posing my biker mouse on my coffee table. And what was funny was my girlfriend was there, and she's like, "Are you really going to take that picture right there with?" I had cups on the table and stuff. It's not like I even cleaned the table off. I'm watching the football game or whatever, so everything's there. I just put the mouse down, posed it real quick, took a picture, and I literally just put in the prompt, and bam, it's done. Right? So I guess the question becomes, and I guess this is the way that I look at it, is it better for the toy community when you have something that's simple that would probably attract people that would never either A, have the ability to be able to do those things, the time, or the resources? If you're not one of those guys that have the budget to be able to get the fancy camera and the setups and the dioramas and all that kind of thing, you can still, take a picture and put out something impressive. The problem is when you give that gift openly to the world, right? The people that have worked really hard to achieve that, those are the ones that have been shorted. So I guess the real question is something that essentially benefits the many bad because it's hurting the few? And this is really one of those arguments that, it's been going on between the digital artists and the traditional artists with comic books and things like that. So it almost seems like that's just the way the world is trending. It's like one of those things, can you really fight it? I can really understand why someone who has been, dedicated to their craft and had worked very hard, and to be able to put out this content and these photos and stuff that are fantastic, when now somebody can pick up their iPhone and put out something, it would take a really trained eye to be able to know the difference. But to the common person, they're not going to know any difference. You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm.
If I were to just pull somebody off the street and show them two photos, they're probably not going to be able to tell the difference. They're not going to know which one was done on a coffee table and which one was done in somebody's studio.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really an interesting argument, and I can honestly I can see both sides. Like, I can understand people that have really worked hard in this craft.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way that's being taken from you.
Yeah.
But it's being given to kind of like the masses, right? Anybody can access it now. So I guess the real question is, which one is better for the toy community in general, right? Like, if that access creates more interest and encourages other people maybe to get involved that wouldn't any other way, will that start somebody collecting that maybe they wouldn't have before? I don't know. I can really see both sides, and I can understand where both sides are coming from.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. Last week we had Sully. So Sully, how MC uses it for his job. I'm not sure if you do. And then Sully, he's a photographer and he uses Photoshop. But that he dabbled in it a little bit. So we had like a broad, spectrum to kind of like pick people's brains from. It was a pretty interesting conversation. It's a lot more touchy out there than it is, just talking about it.
Yeah.
I think the thing that I came up with really quick, I won't harp on it again, but I think you're going to see a lot of people they'll kind of break off into factions. You'll have like groups that'll say, I've already seen it in groups already where like they're like no AI. And you're going to have photography groups like that. They're going to say no AI. And you're going to have groups that say you can do whatever you want to do and it'll appease to everyone. And,
Yep.
I said the same thing you did too. I was like, I think it's a good door for people who don't feel like that they can really, I hate to say compete, but sometimes that's what it feels like out there. I feel like people are like, oh, that shot's better than mine. I'm like, dude, who cares?
Yeah.
But it'll get people maybe on that level playing field, but then you're going to see a lot of people, you're on the sauce, bro.
I feel like transparency is going to have a lot to do with it, right? Like, don't sit there and try and take credit for something when look, just be honest about it. Hey, you know what? This was a 30-second photo with AI. You know what I mean? Because I think it's the best way to go about it. My schedule has been so hectic as of late that I've had a really hard time being able to come downstairs and do something. I haven't had 2 hours where I could do the setup and doing the lights, and I haven't been able to do that. So I have to admit, I had a pretty good time just sitting there playing with my toys at the coffee table.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't post the pic, right? The only people that have seen that pic are you guys.
Yeah.
But it just felt good doing something with my toys for a change, because I haven't really had any quality time with them. Everything's been so quick, and I've been so on the go, that it just felt good just to do something, even though it was just a few minutes. And that's really where I would see it really fitting in for a lot of people.
Yes.
Grab a figure. You could do it on the dashboard of your car, right?
Dashboard battles.
Dashboard battles. Like, you could literally pose them on your dashboard, while you're waiting to go into work or whatever. And with AI's help, produce a pretty nice picture. But we just have to really understand and take it for what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the transparency thing is huge, because you are going to have a lot of people that they've taken hours and years to put into that craft. And for somebody to just come along and kind of like just swoop it out and then be on that whatever level, that competitive level I keep talking about, that's going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. And so you're going to have that. That's why I said they're going to have these groups that break off. And transparency, that I think that's huge. I showed something last week. They had they're starting to watermark all these photos. Like Instagram, it'll say AI information, or
Yeah.
if they know that you use AI, they'll put like this little diamond down at the bottom so
Yeah.
you can see. But I mean, if you've been around the community, you'll know. No offense to anybody out there, but you'll know. Like somebody who took a picture 2 weeks ago, and then all of a sudden they have this elaborate, background and
Yeah.
flames and motion graphics.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know you didn't spend that much time in After Effects, so
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, everybody's kind of divided on it. But let's start the show. All right, here we go. All right. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 246 of the Hangout. My name is Paige. I am joined by one half of two Corys. I guess they're alternating weeks now.
We are. You're the Iron Man of the bunch.
Yeah. Slave drive, yeah. But yeah, Cory Christopher joining me tonight. MC is off tonight. Not feeling too well. Hope you feel well. Hope you get better, man. Hope you get better. Seriously. How are you doing tonight? Good?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
We got a good show tonight. A lot of stuff packed in, and then finally we'll get rid of this diorama. Not in a bad way,
Someone's gonna be happy.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. This is a yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we'll finally be doing the diorama drawing tonight. I put everybody in there. I'm gonna be looking through here. I'm pretty sure there's a couple people I may have missed, but I'll keep looking through here and see if there's anybody. Just to make sure we kind of set the record straight about that. Prices is high. So you if you win this tonight, you just have to pay for shipping. I'll pack it up, put it in a box, and I'll take it to the post office, and then I'll shoot whoever the winner is the estimate. I'll go the cheapest I can. I don't use pirate ship. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm just taking it right there. I'll get the price. I'll get it to you. If you feel like it's too much or you don't want the diorama, you can pass it down to the second, and then it'll just go 1, 2, 3. Hopefully it won't go farther than that. I have pictures I'll show you guys later, but that'll be tonight. But if you win, shipping, please. Can't do it. Maybe later when this show starts making money, which it never will, you can start hooking people up. Charm of the show, right? It's on a budget.
Super chat.
I know. No, never do that. I don't want to do that. Top cons for tonight. Like I said, we'll be doing the diorama.
Maybe AI Page will.
I probably will. Yeah, what are you gonna do with that? And you get like all these AI hosts and shit like that, just hitting you up for money, and they can do it better because they've watched the other guys doing it. But yeah.
Max Headlam was so ahead of his time, right? Remember
He
Max?
wasn't. Remember that? That dude was awesome, bro. I sit there watch that dude all day. But for Top Cons tonight, we're gonna have some quick toy news. We'll do some Mezco news and updates. We are doing the diorama thing, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, hopefully quick show for everyone tonight. Gotta watch that national championship game, right? Just kidding. But first, a little bit of show foreplay.
Somebody asked if that's the dio in the background. That is actual pictures of the diorama, right?
Yes, it is. I have a lot more. I put it at the end so people could kind of see what they were getting, but I think it's decent. It's a little bit older. It's like 3 years older, but I mean, if you're just doing something for, I don't know, X-Men or anything sci-fi, you could use that. It's pretty big. It's like, I'd say I make big ones. So it's like, I feel like Jimmy Stewart in It's a Wonderful Life. I want it this big, but it's probably about, I'd say 18, 22 inches, 18 deep. It's pretty big. Maybe 12, 13 tall. I had it all written down, but was there any other questions about it?
No, not yet.
Okay, cool. But yeah, it's the picture. You see it in the back. Are we tonight's entertainment? Oh, really quick. I wanted to do, because I had a good one for you. What are you watching right now?
I just finished Lie to Me. That's an old series, but I was watching Lie to Me. You ever watch it? Tim Roth?
No, I haven't.
I enjoyed it. Like 2009. I think it was 2009.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. It's only 3 seasons, but it was good.
Yeah. I probably put it on. Is it something you could just sit back and just like listen to, or you got to be in it?
No, it's not that deep. It's entertaining.
Yeah, I need background thing. But one thing that I did, I put my phone down because you know how sometimes you're just kind of like doing that. What's going on? Yeah.
Yeah.
And how they make movies and television shows like where they're pretty much they bookend it, action and everything first in the back, and
Yeah.
then they give you like your phone time throughout. I watched this movie. It's on Netflix called The Rip. That was good.
I heard good things about that one.
I liked it, man. It you know how like you'll watch some of the show like some of those movies and you're like nah. Who was it? Keanu Reeves. Poor guy. I like him.
Yeah.
He doesn't pass for an Englishman in Dracula. I don't see him as a narco cop like in Street Knights or anything, Street Kings. But when I watched like Ben Affleck and Matt Damon in that movie, I was like, woo.
Yeah.
It was almost I thought Ben Affleck did better in this than he did in The Town. And I liked him in The Town.
Wow. That's a good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Really
There's
good.
like it's like I think it's like 2 hours, but in the middle there's I think that's that phone time, you
Yeah.
know. But the end of the movie, I was like, "Ooh, this is good, man." So yeah, if you get a chance, like check that out, man.
I started watching His and Hers. I watched the first episode of that.
Oh, is that the one with John Barenthal and what's her name?
Valkyrie.
Yeah, yeah. God, what's her name? She's in with Michael B. Jordan. Dang, I forget her name. I know who you're talking about though. Yeah,
Oh, is
is it
that her
good?
in that movie too? You talk about in Creed? Is that her in Creed?
Yeah,
I,
the Deaf
I
Girl.
remember it being more from Valkyrie in the Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm. She was in that. She was in she's his deaf I guess girlfriend wife later on. And then she was also in that what's that movie with Natalie Portman where they go to the planet. Anyway, nobody wants to talk about
Yeah.
movies. But she was in that too, but I need to watch that. I have that in my queue.
Episode 1's good.
Yeah. If you do get a chance to watch Rip, I do. I have it in my queue. I was gonna watch it. But if you get a chance to watch Rip, I would do it. Yeah, move on. Do I have the power? So speaking about entertainment, I don't know if you saw this today. I gotta remember to wait like 5 or 10 seconds because of the delay, right?
Yeah.
So you can see it right now, right?
Yes, I can.
So teaser trailer for He-Man and the Masters of the Universe went up.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like
Teaser
the
went up to
Wars medal ceremony right there is what that looks like, right?
yeah, like in Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
What it looks like.
So yeah, this is the teaser trailer. The full trailer goes up tomorrow. I guess this is He-Man and his heroic warriors.
Yeah.
That's what's it called. So yeah. Full trailer drops tomorrow. Do you remember the last live action movie that had Dolph Lundgren? Do you remember that one?
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man. I just like the cartoon. The
Some
movie was
things
cool.
just don't translate well, and I think He-Man's one of them.
Yeah.
It's a great cartoon, but it just doesn't translate to live action well.
Yeah, and I saw this, and I'm just like I'm gonna give it a chance, but I don't know. Like, there's sometimes when I like look at stuff and I go, oh man, you guys don't have to do that. Just
Yeah.
leave it the way it was. Kevin
Yeah.
said it looks like fun. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like one of those like summer blockbusters. I've gotten like with movies how people have been getting with collecting lately. I don't know if you've seen this movement lately. Everybody's just like, I'm selling everything. I'm focusing on my collection a little bit. They're trying to like narrow it down a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'm like that with movies. I look at stuff and I go, I'm not gonna go to the theater. I'll
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that's
I like
because
it.
the movies is such an investment now. You can't take
Yeah.
it late. You
Well,
got
yeah.
some time wrapped up in that if you go to see it in the theaters. It's expensive.
Well, not if you use AI. Like a movie like Avatar, I would have went and gone and seen that in the movie. I didn't have any desire to go. Not that I don't want to see the movie. I just didn't have any desire to go to the movie theater and see it like
Yeah.
before. Yeah, I would Avatar. I would go straight. If a Star Wars movie came out, I'd be right at the theater.
Yeah.
Guilty pleasure, even Fast and the Furious, I would go.
Yeah.
Now I just don't. You know what? I don't know if it's the fact that it'll be on demand like 2 weeks later, depending
Yeah,
on how
it'll be
well the movie does.
more, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really have the desire to do it anymore. Yeah. It's Travis Knight and who did Kabuki and Bumblebee. Oh, cool. I know they had the that robot there, and then the man at arms. I guess he's black. I was expecting some backlash for that. Everybody gets you can't change a character's race at all, man. I was like, geez, but yeah. Is that Maul? Is that Maul supposed to be a Star Wars movie or TV series? I think that's supposed to be TV, right?
That I
And
don't know.
I think that Ray Parker's coming back for that too. Ray Parker, right? Here's another one I'm wondering about. So you know how these shows are always put like 2, 3, probably 4 years in advance. So this is probably like on the cusp of everybody getting burnt out. Have you
Yeah.
seen the trailer for this?
Yeah, I did.
I like the actor. I like, the guy. I can't pronounce his name, but the black guy. He played Black Manta. I like him a lot,
Yeah.
and I like Ben Kingsley. So I don't know about this.
You know what though? I got to be honest. Like I've enjoyed some of the Disney series more than I've enjoyed some of the movies.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's just because maybe they can do more with the series, but the Marvel series they've been pretty good.
I don't care what anybody says. I like She-Hulk.
I
I
didn't
enjoy.
like Echo. That was the only one that really let me down.
Yeah, I only got to episode 1 of that, but everybody was talking about like I haven't watched. I
I
guess
don't,
that's a movie though. I haven't watched Hawkeye and what's her name because I really need to watch that because what's her name's in it.
that's good. You'll like that one.
Haley's in that.
The Hawkeye
Yeah,
one's good.
yeah, and what's her name is Florence is in that, right?
Florence Pugh. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what else did I watch? Oh, well, I liked Moon Knight. It was a good watch.
Yeah.
What else was there?
They did WandaVision.
I like that.
They did the one with the witch one. Which one was that? What was that called?
Oh yeah, the I know. Yeah, what's her name? It's with Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah.
I like that one. It was cool.
It was much better than I expected it to be. Like I wasn't gonna watch it, then I finally gave it a chance. I really enjoyed it.
What was the other? Oh, Loki. I really like Loki a lot.
Yeah.
Um, they said that this
Daredevil.
like a studio show. The reviewer said he was really surprised by it. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's what's going to happen. It's going to take such a different turn. Daredevil, I really liked
Yeah.
season 2. I wanted more of it, but I guess that's the point, right?
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, I saw this too. It sucks that She-Hulk isn't coming back. I enjoyed it. I heard that they were going to change the actress, but the other actress hadn't confirmed it yet because she said nobody's talked to me.
Yeah.
So,
That's
well,
agent speak right there.
yeah. So yeah, this is coming out 27. Speaking of Wonder Man, we need to do a drug check on this guy.
Well, yeah, but we already know those results.
He
We
is
know.
41, and did you? I watched the highlights of the last game. He's dunking on everybody, and it's not like that pitiful. I'm coming to my end of the career
Yeah.
tour. You can dunk on everything and everybody.
Yeah.
Like he's like literally doing it. I don't know if this is this shopped because look at this crap.
Yeah.
This guy's like, damn. I
Yeah.
think he caught it right at the apex. I'm not zooming in on his hairline.
Ooh,
That's
wee.
crazy. That might be doctored. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. I don't care what anybody says. That guy's good. Anyway, Dream Team. We got to pay attention to this, okay?
Okay.
No, seriously. And tell me to go as slow as I can because remember, I remember there's a delay, okay?
Okay.
All right. So you have to pick one of these teams that you want that you're
Oh,
gonna rock with. So
right.
yeah, which team are you gonna pick? Okay. You probably won't be able to see all of them, but I'll go through each one of them.
Okay.
It'd be interesting to hear what people say. So here you go. Ready? So here's your team. Here's yellow team.
Okay. Okay.
Red team.
Wait, what are we playing?
It's just which team you want. Here's yellow
we
team.
like playing paintball, or are we? What are we doing?
Just team versus team. Which team you think is the best? That's it. I started looking at this. This is like one of those things where, like, one rapper's got to go kind of thing.
Yeah.
Got green team. I didn't even consider them, to be honest with you. I was like, nah, forget it.
No, Yoda and the Hulk. I don't know. That's pretty tough right there, man.
Yeah, but then you got Arrow and Bird's a saving grace. I like Bianca
Probably
Belair.
coming off the bench.
What's Grinch gonna do? Besides steal stuff.
Yeah.
You got your orange team. This is for probably more anime people. Who's this? Who's the black girl in the back? Oh, it's what's her name? The sprinter. Okay, got it. So orange team, blue team. I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
Got some B's in here.
Yeah.
Got two strong leaders.
Yeah.
Maybe three. This is where it starts getting interesting. Got purple team.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
This was one of them for me. I was tossed between purple team and then black team. White team's okay. You can get Finn out of here. Your girl's right there, though. Right there.
Yeah.
So, Bo Jackson's kind of hard too. Like Tecmo Bowl, you can't stop him. Okay, so white team, and then here's your black team.
That purple team is yeah.
I know, right?
No, I think I'd have to go with the purple team.
Yeah, I was tossed between purple and black.
Yeah,
because there was just so many. Like, there's a lot of characters I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chewie said he had blue team.
Uh-oh. Did I die or did you die? Uh-oh. Paige, I'm sure Paige will be right back on. D called him in the middle of a live. Doesn't D know we do a show on Wednesdays? That's funny.
Am I back?
You're back.
Damn Darius.
That's funny.
All right. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. So we got that black team. All right. Come on, man. Speaking of teams, this is all show foreplay. What is this cat doing?
He's evolving.
Evolving to what?
A bench player.
Oh my gosh, dude. Guns, rocket launcher. Yeah. I told you he just needs to do the grenade celebration. But anyway. The con job. Speaking of AI, how we started it off. It was a nice little segment, by the way. It turns out at San Diego, they are not going to allow any AI generated art.
Yeah. Tell you, man, it's kind of one of these things where how do you put it back in the box, right? It's been out, it's been unleashed. Like, how can you put it back in the box now? So now you got to find ways to be able to live with it and deal with it and not, legislate it, if you will. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of rules and things are set up moving forward to try and but it's there now. Like, we can't go back.
Yeah.
It's for better or for worse. I think a lot of people expressed their fears early on.
Yeah, I think you'll have like stuff like this.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I was saying. You're gonna have you're gonna have segregation pretty much.
But what was that? Once they get better with being able to really capture people's likenesses.
Oh God, no.
The AI movies is going to be a real problem.
It's a problem now. Have you seen some of those Star Wars ones?
Yeah.
I literally I will not. If I see somebody, no offense to my friends that are doing it.
Yeah.
Right. But if I see somebody using AI with their pictures and stuff like that, I just don't pay attention to it. It's their choice. I totally get it. But if I see it on, and it's hard nowadays because I watch a lot of history stuff, and they're really bad about music now. They'll
Yeah,
put like, "Hey, did you want to hear Back That Ass Up in the 1930s version?" I'm like,
yeah,
"What? Does DJ do that?"
yeah,
And but they'll have these. I'll watch a lot of history stuff, and they'll have, you can just tell how somebody's reading off the prompter. They're like, "And then
yeah,
the Germans stormed into." I'm like, "This is fake." So I don't watch it. But I got roped in the other day. This guy, he has an amazing channel. He tells these short snippet stories of Star Wars in between these like little breaks,
yeah,
like Luke is going to go see Yoda, you know,
yeah,
and talk about the conversation. I watched and I go, this looks a little. Is this in 4K? And it had me fooled for a second. And it's this guy. He just made an AI based channel. It's good stuff. But I was like, damn, I can't do it. And I won't watch it, man. I can't do it. There's just something about it. I
yeah,
don't like it.
yeah.
You know? So, like you said, I guess we'll have to see how it goes. But
Going to be consequences down the road.
yeah. No, nobody's learned from Terminator. We haven't learned from Terminator. We haven't learned we need to stop making dinosaurs. We haven't learned that anyway.
Yeah.
We haven't learned that history repeats itself. But so let's talk about some toys. I did learn something from last episode. If we talk about something and it's not hidden, we'll just go through it. Here comes a bigger challenger. Not that way. Did you see these coming out?
I have
Is
not
this
seen these.
is this fake? I don't know if it's fake, but I guess they got this hawk guy, and then they also have a Zangief.
I mean, he's got to be coming, right?
Yeah, I think so. Hey, Will, good to see you, man. Oh yeah, I gotta add Will
I
to this.
like the Jada Toy stuff.
I do too.
I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for the next wave 2 of Scooby Doo. When's that coming?
I don't know. I got Shaggy and the two other guys
I
just the other
really
day.
like.
I do too. Yeah, I was like, I kept it. I like the box art. I opened it up and looked inside.
Yeah,
I was like, this is a crime. You can't really enjoy this. It's like because it's not like a pullout.
yeah, yeah,
So I like Jada. I like the price point. I like the characters they are for what they are. I don't have anything against Storm. I was late on the boat for that, and
yeah.
I don't feel like paying like some of those aftermarket prices. But that doesn't have anything to do with them. But yeah, this is coming out. I think this is probably the end of that, right? So
Yeah.
we're getting close to what the puck. I put this in here for MC, but he's not here.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's watching the episode.
yeah. With his bottle of
So hockey figures.
McFarlane,
Yes.
but they're articulated. Or
Yes.
it looks articulated. Yeah. He's never done an articulated one before.
Oh yeah, they're all the whatever they are, right? The Fleer or whatever. What are they
Yeah,
starting lineup kind of stuff?
they're all static. Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
he can capture what starting lineup couldn't.
I wanted to get his eye on this because I'm not into hockey. Maybe that's what's doing it for me. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
know about this. I'm sure this will be like that entry figure for people who are like, oh, hockey, yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw this and I go, no, 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 no,
That's
no.
good.
But speaking about sports, I have some good breaking news for everybody. Gridiron Gang, not Gridiron. Have you seen this company? You seen Collegiate Legends?
Yeah.
So yeah, I bought one of these, and I've secretly just been on a rampage and buying them all. I know they're the same figure repainted.
Yeah.
Some of them, but I've been going down in a rabbit hole. I've been buying of course I had to buy the Hurricanes first, University of Miami first. I bought Georgia for my friend, and then I've just been buying. They're really big on Alabama because the company's based in Alabama,
Yeah.
or the people who created the line. The Harvard Studios is a female and the guy. I don't know their names. Sorry, but really nice people. Seem like a really good backstory to it. But they're putting out more. And then this year, they said that they're gonna put out a bunch of new figures. They're still waiting for some licenses for some of them, but they teased today, so I'm pretty sure this is FSU.
Are you going to do
Or
some
is it?
autographs?
No, that's not FSU, right? That's not a.
That looks like a Florida State helmet.
Well, it says Knowles.
Yeah.
They're they're really good about nailing some of the uniform changes. I'm used to the big, like you remember when I used the big stone and arrow hinge on it.
Yeah.
I remember that one. This is a new one. Uh, I like them. These are probably way better in terms of like engineering articulation than the starting lineup. I know that that jersey kind of messed things up, but these, man, I was really surprised at how well these moved. But they just teased these. So they got FSU coming, they got Mizzou, and then they got, I think this is University of Miami alternate jersey. They're also going to be doing mascots. And then this was what was the other one? Oh, that was mine. Never mind. But yeah, I had a lot of fun shooting them. But anyway, that wasn't a cheap plug. But yeah, they got new figures coming out, just to let you know.
No University of Michigan.
Not yet. They said they were trying though. I've been looking for that one because
Yeah.
that's what I was originally going to get you guys for the Santa gift, but they
Yeah.
didn't make them. And I'm like, do they have alternate teams? So,
So what is it about the figures that you like? Because honestly, I was
but,
kind of surprised that you're getting into it.
you know what? I like sports. I really wish that there was a company that would that would commit to sports, but like really commit to it. These figures are cool for these. This is just me. These figures are cool as a baseline figure. I think it's cool because this is I don't know how I know Harbinger is doing it right, but it's like a new line. So I understand that they're putting this figure out and they're going to be doing a lot of repaints, right?
Yeah.
You're just changing. Some of the deco is a little bit different, like they changed some of the helmets and everything, but the articulation on it's really good. You can pretty much do if you can think of doing something with the football player and pads, it works. The one thing I really like about this is that jersey. You know, the starting lineup one was kind of hard, and you couldn't do any kind of ab crunch or anything like that.
Yeah.
They use a softer plastic on the shoulder pads, and you would think, you know, if you're throwing your arms up to catch something or to do something, there's a little bit of restriction,
Yeah.
but the plastic on there is so soft that you can do it, and it doesn't hinder any movement. He's not going to have some super, you know, deep ab crunch, but that's something I think that they can improve on later. There's other stuff too, like, and I'm not nitpicking. I can just see where they're gonna go. But this is your base figure, right? They're just changing the colors in schools, but maybe they can do like different size figures, like offensive linemen, defensive linemen, linebackers. They have linebackers, but they're all kind of the same body type.
Yeah.
But they're just starting out. I think it's impressive that they can get NIL players on there. They have probably about five or six. One's retired, and I even went down the rabbit hole. They had a limited run of like 1,500 of these guys. Uh, it was I ordered it just the other day from Gamecocks.
Oh
It-
man. So you
I
have.
know I
Yeah.
did. I fell down hard for this one, man. But the figures that I had fun shooting them. Like this is like that shot. I did a series like with that. I just did like they were doing like game day photos. I was like, I don't have any other figures to put against him tackling or doing, like defensive coverage or anything like that. I was like, let me just do like school shit, like if they're doing great for game day. And I liked it. I thought they turned out good. I was like, and it was a lot of fun. So it's a good line. I'm really looking forward to seeing where they're going. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't get anything free from them. They're not, I just like it. And it's cool to like, one thing I really like is when a line comes out and it just first starts and if it's interesting to me, I'll jump in on it, because you're supporting them right from the start. And this is cool because they just started like a year maybe. So yeah, they got mascots. They said I think they're gonna try to do Michigan, I think they're having a problem with just in terms of like the licensing because not all of them want to sign away. But they were talking about, excuse me, they were gonna have I think they're starting with Miami. I'm not too sure, but they were doing them this year. Anyway, enough of that. Thank you. What's another obscure figure line you guys collect? For example, outside of Mezco, I collect Acid Rain. What do you collect? Good question, Gabe.
I like, and it's going to sound weird, but I just bought more of the stuff.
Hmm.
You familiar with Nacelle?
No, do you have them?
Nacelle is the guy that does the Biker Mice from Mars. Uh,
Oh, hmm,
they did the Robo. What was it? Robo. I can't remember the name of those toys. The Sectors. Uh,
yeah.
they brought those back. They've got Cowboys of Moo Mesa. I just ordered that set.
Hmm.
Just because they're doing all the old '80s lines, so it's just pure nostalgia for me, and they're really nice figures. Like I said, I got the Sectors they released, waiting on the Wave 2 with the riders and stuff. The Biker Mice are outstanding. Outstanding. So Nacelle is probably the one that's a little bit of obscure line. They don't seem to be very heavily supported, which is a little disappointing because, you know, lines don't last when people aren't buying them.
Yep. Yeah.
Anybody from our age group, I think, would enjoy, the properties that they're producing.
Hmm. Do they do what's that one? Do they do Visionaries too? Or?
They didn't do Visionaries. They did this. They got Sectors. What is it? It's Sectors. I can't remember the name of the robot thing that they did because I bought one of the robots too. And I guess they got a new TV series coming out for it.
Uh-huh.
The Biker Mice. Ryan Reynolds is supposed to be supporting a TV series on Netflix with them for that.
Huh.
And then the Cowboys of Moo Mesa they just started. I want to think there's another property that they have too, but I can't remember what it is. But they're decent. They're not expensive in my opinion. Yeah. Pretty affordable.
Robo Force, is that what it is?
Robo Force. That's it. Robo Force.
DMC got you. He got you. DMC.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to what everybody comes here for anyway. So, Mezco, charging and shipping. In case you are busy with life, Wolverine has started to ship. I think MC said he gets his tomorrow. Right?
Yeah.
I know Darius took a bunch of really good pictures and put them up. He has a review out. But Wolverine is shipping. Doc Savage has just started shipping yesterday and today. Darius also put a bunch of photos up for that, as well as a review for that. I haven't watched that review yet, but man, this thing, I'm looking forward to this, man. This is going to be really cool.
I need a grub report on Doc Savage. I don't even know who he is.
Oh God, I've been trying to do research on it. It's so, it goes in so many directions, man. There's a lot of crossover stuff. It's hard to nail some of that stuff down. Like I fell down a rabbit hole. I was like watching these different movies. I'm like, what is this? It's like I need to get educated on this. I was like, yeah, but I'd like to, but I'm gonna start doing more breakdowns after I get this done, this project done. Then I'm shifting into that. That'll actually be part of it. So I'll have one for that. But yeah, this is gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to this. But that's shipping. Also, 5 points, Batman 89 with the Batmobile. That's charging and it's going to start shipping. In case you didn't know, Shredder, that went to waitlist. What else is doing? And then we also had an announcement for Toys Fair. Didn't we talk about that?
Yeah.
Yep, Toys Fair. The man of bronze, exactly. Yep. So Toys Fair, no reprieve for anyone. Toys Fair is going to be next month. it is going to be they put out this tease really quick. No spoilers, no hints. Just keep your eyes open. 214, 215. Thoughts?
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Sound like horror figures.
Yeah, so this last time this was running at the same time MegaCon was done. They're not going to be here, so this is just be completely online. And this was actually kind of cool little video. It was like a little tease, but they're going to have reveals, exclusives, and giveaways.
Oh man.
Yeah. So last year when they were at MegaCon, they showed a bunch of new stuff at the show and online. I don't know how they're because you know most. I think they had like 4 or 5 in on floor reveals. I have to go back and look at my notes. But they had stuff they revealed, and this time it's all just going to be online. And then, of course, we got Biker Gomez. So you can bet that they'll. I'm sorry. There is a very high probability that they'll have an exclusive for Toys Fair as well. So be prepared for that if they follow tradition. I was watching this video. I tried hard to look through some of this stuff, but this is all they really showed. They showed this. It's like shh, no teases and stuff. I went in here. I looked. I was like, "There's something written on the box." You know, they do that stuff, man. Like, but it was very, I didn't get anything out of this. These are just buildings. You got him, and in the box, there's trash cans down here. I didn't see anything. So like, they've been pretty. I mean, they have this. It's a boom boom. You know. So I don't know. That's all you're getting out of that. What is it? Valentine Day edition Doc Knock. You could, hey, that would be a good gift. You say, hey, baby, I got this for you. What is this? I don't want this. Okay. I'll take it for you. Oh, yeah, Husky. I got to add Husky. I also read the box. Yeah, I was, I'm not the only paranormal person. But yeah, as I said, this fragile. The only thing I got out of this when I was looking at it was just the boom boom. You know? So I think Gomez was last year was Gomez. Is going to be Gomez this year, I wouldn't mind that. But anyway, that's all I got. You got anything? You see anything?
No.
All right, we'll move on. That's it. Like, damn, you took a lot of pictures of that page.
And with trash. It's gonna do Oscar the Grouch. Oscar the Grouch.
Oh, and Pete on that NECA line. They put out Big Bird the other day.
Yeah,
coming for you. But yeah, I say that because we just had January. We just had 112 day, I guess, depending on how you left that unscathed or if it did put a dent in your wallet. And like I said, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, this is going to be like back to back to back stuff. So now we're moving on to Toys Fair. Depending on if you want something from there, that's going to happen. And then you still have these coming up. They already filled out 2. Those are 2 shipping. Oh, I put this in here, especially for you, because you weren't here last week, CC. So they changed all the release dates. Not all of them. They changed these release dates, right?
Yeah.
And they moved Thor to February. You know how these other ones get like January, February, April?
Very specific.
Very. So I would really take this one to heart because they didn't, they just said February. Let me go through the chat. The crate was a Diamond Select. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? I've seen some of those things like they sneak like little stuff in, but it's not from the line, Every Gomez comes with a boom boom. Exactly. We're on the same wavelength, right? Can't wait to see if it's another Gomez. What could they possibly do? Yeah. I don't know. There's like what? What's everybody want? Cowboy? What's another one? I think people want them to finish.
Cowboys, the one thing everybody's been talking about for a long time.
Yeah. I started off with Joe's and sold them. I still collect Joe's. I had the first two waves of Action Force, dabble with Plunderlings. Yeah, Plunderlings is cool. Only focus Mezco mostly did Noda White Cat this week though. Yeah, Noda has like they have good stuff too, and then I know some people like do the bodies and stuff so they can hopefully let them in. Yeah, which one is that?
Oh, this is that gold plunderling that they did the. Remember they had the little we
Oh,
had
the
like
gift.
you had the coin, you turned the coin in, and they'd send you the plunderling for free. I think you got yours for free. I think.
I just have the coin. I never turned it in.
Oh, you kept the coin.
Yeah, I was like, this is cool. I want to keep the coin. Bad thing is I have so I like I'm not like a pack rat where I like I'll get a box and whatever was from that trip, I put it in the box. And I can't find the box. But I have all that shit in there. I have like my plane tickets, like key cards and shit, and
Yeah.
you know if I like got just memento. It's like it's like my diary box, and so I have all that stuff in like a box, you know.
Yeah.
But I remember dude, it was cool because he gave me one. He's like hey, this is for this. He goes, you mail this in. I go, oh wow, that's really cool. It meant more to me. He gave it to me
Yeah.
than me just turning it in. So I was like, everybody wants Letterman too. A couple people want Vietnam Gomez, born on the 1/12th of July. But yeah, you got this coming, so be prepared.
I can guarantee you they won't call it that.
Yeah, they won't.
If you ever get one, they won't call it Vietnam Gomez. I guarantee that.
Maybe born on the 12th of July, Gomez. I don't know.
Yeah.
Born on the 12th of January. 112.
Ooh,
Anyway, yeah, you got all this stuff. It's very tight. So just be prepared. Oh gosh. Better be 80s Gomez. Yeah, that would be cool too. False entertainment. I didn't put this out. I'm really glad I didn't. But did you see that Entertainment Earth had a special drop slot for Mezco 112?
what did it end up being?
It ended up being nothing.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Just a
So
link, huh?
I watched this thing for like a week, and I was like, should I tell everybody about this? I go, nah. I said,
Yeah.
I don't have a good feeling about this. And I was looking, and so it said, the thing was, is when they put it up, this is what it said. No, not this. Take this 8 away. That's going to happen maybe next week. But this said the 21st. I think I might have a picture of it. Yeah, right there. So this is what it said. It was Mezco 112, Wednesday, January 21st to 11. That would have been, 2 p.m. our time. Right?
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking this was going to be like maybe a PX exclusive or a big bag kind of thing. It was going to be specifically for Entertainment Earth.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there waiting, you know. Yeah, I told you guys about it. I think I talked to Adam about it too. It was just, and I was like, should I make a post about it? I go, nah, I'm not going to. And to set the little reminder on there, and then right at like 1 o'clock, it was there, and then afterwards it was gone. And then this one was up for the 28th. What throws you off is they say right here, return of the 112. So I thought it was going to be something 112.
Interesting.
Turned out to be not. And then later on, they updated the site, and it was the release that pretty much Mezco dropped today, which was the Living Dead Ghostface.
Yeah. Sound like somebody that just knows no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't make a post about it.
Yeah.
I was like, is this newsworthy? I'm like, I don't know about this. I was like, I'll wait, and if it goes up, then I'll just put it in a group or something like that, or make a post. But I
Yeah.
just didn't have a good feeling about this. I don't, and I'll be honest with you, it'll probably bite me in the ass later on. But I don't even have a good feeling about this. No offense to them. Maybe, I don't know. But if you're out there and you want to look, January 28th, they're supposed to have a return of the 112. So there you go. What else? What's this? Okay. So this is not like a humble brag. I wanted to get your opinion about this, okay? This is not like me flashing or showcasing shots or anything like that, right? I love this thing. I had a lot of fun with it. This Senor Blanco,
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of fun with it. There's lots of details. Illuminati. You see this? Why is this upside down?
Yeah.
This is something else I really liked. This is why I like taking macro shots. Because I don't think, you know how like people, this thing got kind of like ripped on. You know, everybody's like, oh, this is just a whole bunch of reuse and stuff like that. And it's, you know what I mean? And I get it. But then, like, when I wait till I get stuff in hand, obviously. But that's why I like doing detail stuff because there's stuff that you don't even see, you know?
Yeah.
This was one. I like this. Like, this is cool. It's like attached to this piece right here. But it had like coils and everything. I was like, that's cool, man. Like this dimensional transistor. This is what I wanted to show you. Do you see this?
It's funny that they use the dial phone, but yeah.
Yeah, but do you see this too? It's like the Smith Electronical Transport Thing of Corporation, whatever. I like this, man. Like it's just like little teases and stuff like that. They didn't have to do this. They could just paint it black, you know?
Yeah.
This was cool. Mine had like some paint off, you know. Sometimes I had to be careful about like some of the macros because you know some of them have paint off, so I like look at other ones to make sure. But I thought this was cool. And then this is probably the coolest thing. Dude, this had his hands covering. I switched it, but like this passport is kind of like that book that we got with, you know, like Doctor Strange or Doctor Fate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you look at this stuff, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Like, I know I'm a nerd about this, but I was looking. It says his name right, and it says species, the Smiths. So I'm thinking, is this guy? Is he what? Is he a Smith in disguise as the Skull, or is it vice versa? And then if you look, it says void operative terminated. So he's like what? A disavowed spy? There was just like little stuff in here I thought was cool. It's like storytelling, but you don't really notice it. It's like when somebody breaks down sinners, and you're like, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just stuff like that, and it's kind of cool because to me, it just kind of adds value, and it doesn't seem like it's like lazy. And if
Yeah.
you get a chance to look at this, if you get one, or I posted some pictures too. They're all individual pages. There's some of them are kind of repeaters, but there's one that has like poo stickers on it, and then there's dimensional travel symbols in there and stuff, and well, it's Illuminati shit. I'm just kidding, but anyway, I thought it was cool. I don't know. What do you think?
I didn't hold on to mine, so I didn't get a chance to look at all the details and stuff. But the pictures that you shared, that's what I always like. Mezco goes the extra mile with all that stuff with the details.
Yeah,
That's why it's always better in hand.
yeah. You know, he makes a point. It's an upside down disrespectful, like the void, like an upside down flag. You know, like you stress or something. Knocking 3 times, Holy Trinity. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I saw that you sold it. What happens? Like you just like lost interest in the character, or you're just like, eh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just to the point where there's just so much stuff. I got to start reeling it in and really focus, kind of like you were saying you were doing with your movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm really going to stick with like the nostalgic.
Yeah. Just the stuff that kind of like resonates with you.
Yep. Yeah.
No, that makes sense, man. Definitely keeps it a little bit more manageable. I don't feel like I have all this stuff spread out right now because I was doing some different stuff, but I kept looking and I'm like, damn, I still need to get to that one. I need to get to this one. So. Let's see here. This and again, this is our episode today is sponsored by The Amazing. I don't know if you saw this, but he posted some photos of Doc Savage today. These are badass. I still wonder how they did this ripped shirt thing. When they had it at the show, it was complete. They didn't have the ripped one, so you couldn't check it out to see how it was done. Because you know how this stuff is sewn in.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering how they executed this, but Yeah, these shots are good. He, like I said, he put up a video review for this too. I'll go through the pretty shots. Anything that catches your attention or no? Or
Now I'm curious about the shirt thing.
yeah, I like stuff like this because it makes me think. Okay, if they're doing this for this figure, where are they going to implement it? Like later on, or do you do another version of Hulk and it has like this tattered, whether it's a shirt or shorts, something like. I know he has the tattered shorts on the new one, but you know what I mean, like.
Yeah.
Like that's look at that. They're just fraying and stuff. I mean, it's cut. But this is also the first time they is that pocket work?
Yeah.
The Man of Bronze. I like these weapons, man. There's another picture that I really like too, was this. Like look at that, his watch. They kill with these watches, bro. This is I feel like I'm going to Jacob the Jeweler. Not that so yeah, there's the regular shirt, right?
Yeah.
Charm of the show. It was because I went backwards. That's why, because it was jacked up. But yeah, here we go. So yeah, he has a video, 16 minutes. But so this man, not that, backwards. I can't wait to do macros with this. His face. Uh, different head sculpts, but here, this is what I wanted to show you. Hopefully, this vest, man. I like this vest. Are these the?
I think those are Operation Monster Force figures.
See what MC is missing? I like this vest, man. I wonder if they'll continue with the animated series Batman characters. Would love to see Scarecrow and Bane. I would too. I think it just depends on how well it does. Anyway, I'll stop gushing over this. Well, you don't. I know you said you're trimming down. Does this?
I didn't order this guy because I don't know. I know nothing about Doc Savage. Nothing at all.
I don't either, and I don't know how. You know how you get online sometimes, and I've seen it where he's had crossovers with certain characters. I go, that's not going to happen. But there are some comics that he has. I know Shadow. I've seen it like with Batman, but there's these novels, and I guess people take these pulp novels and they'll do these mock-ups too. So sometimes I don't know if those stories are real or not. That's where like this rabbit hole of like research I keep doing. But
Yeah.
it he has some. I love the artwork. I love Alex Ross's artwork of it. I think this is one of those characters that, because of the backstory or the how ambiguous it is, you can do stuff like this.
Yeah.
And you're not going to have some, snobby collector going, I've never seen that storyline before.
Yeah.
Do it anyway. Hype for the pulp stuff. Yeah, the vest looks sick. Those pants are perfect to make for Jean Cologne 70s. Yeah. Would you buy a first appearance blade with the green goggles and shit?
Probably.
I would do it.
Yeah, probably.
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
I hope if they ever do a Luke Cage that they do the Power Man version too. I would do it too.
Yeah.
Little flock fro and everything. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I missed getting this figure. Would love to get him though. I would say wait. I mean, Nick, I think you're in the group, so I mean, geez, everything has been. I've seen a lot of people selling lately.
Yeah.
Mezco's killing it with the pulp stuff. It reminds me of Johnny Quest and Adventure. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's if people are open to a reuse. But anyway, all right, that's it for that. I think I got all the names in here for the drawing. I hope it's not slept on, but I imagine since it's not well known, I do. Do you think it'll be slept on?
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it's received. I don't know. I mean, it looks good. The accessories look good.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, will it be another one of these like shadow type things? The shadow was pretty awesome too.
Yeah, dude. I remember everybody's like, "What the hell is this?" That and Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
Remember those back and forth comments was getting in with people? They're like, oh, "This is dumb. What is this stupid?" What was the? Oh yeah, with Proof Face. They were like Thanos. They was like, "It's Thanos." I'm like, "Okay, I'll keep talking shit."
Yeah.
All right, so yes, finally the Danger Room diorama giveaway.
Oh man.
So I know, right? Keep in mind this was done 3 years ago. I've gotten a little bit better, but I think this will be able to get you where you need to go. So yeah, this is a lot of fun to build. A lot of tricky shapes. A lot of tricky shapes. But this was all hand built. Show your work. So this is all hand built. Um, I forgot, what did I do this for? I think this was just for fun, like a personal project. Oh, I think I built it because I was gonna do that Wolverine breakdown that never happened.
I believe you're correct.
Did I ever show you that build? I still thank you for that Atticus Doom that you sent me.
Yeah, yeah,
Did I show you that? I
yeah.
think I showed DMC. It was like a build I started doing and I never got around to it. I'm like, oh, this is way too ambitious. Yeah, so yeah, that's what this diorama was for. So, yeah, but that's what it looks like. I think this table is like 20. I don't know, 26, 28 inches. So maybe it's bigger than 18, and that's how tall it is. I know it's double a figure, but that's what the completed diorama looks like. I will tell you heads up that you're probably gonna have to, because I had to mess around with the legs and shit like that. But you'll probably have to have something behind it to hold it up. It's not magnetized or anything like that. But that's pretty much what you're gonna get for free, except for shipping. You got to pay for shipping. So anyway, you want me to send this to you, CC?
Yeah, yeah. I'm in the drawing, right? I tapped in.
You know what? I did put you in MC in there, but I just did one entry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got Mezco after Atticus. Wouldn't mind seeing the new version of that figure. Maybe like a beefier one. I don't know. But anyway, I'll show you real quick. I have to pull it down and pull it back, but I got everybody's names in here. It's gonna look like a lot, but your name is in there if you were part of those shows. Somebody asked me today too. They said I think they thought they're gonna jump in tonight and watch the show and be part of the giveaway.
Mm.
Uh, and I appreciate anybody sharing time for the show, but mainly these were the tap in entries for people that were here for the show. I appreciate everyone that watches the show or shares stuff because I don't do self promotion. So anything that this show does, it's built off of whatever other people do, for it. You know what I mean? And so I appreciate it. So there'll be people like Son of a Flower. I think him, Adam, and Christian, they always like repost,
Yeah.
so I'll throw entries in for them or something like that, but it's just people who are here for the show. It's just a way for all of us to kind of say, hey, thank you very much for tuning in, listen to my rants and shit like that, and then just hanging out with us. So,
Yeah.
and I'll be doing more of these. That we had, what wasn't the Junkyard Joe one's next, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So just a way to say thank you. I love it. It kind of reminds me of a record player. Yeah, there was some of that in there. It's nerdy, but like I'll take like conversations sometimes I have with people. Like I've been talking to Sonova for a while, and we used to talk about records. And so like that design was like part of a conversation he and I had. It's stupid, but Listen, you guys are the best. Love your show. Oh, thank you, Sully. Appreciate you too, man. Sully he was on here last time. There are too many lines, I guess. I'm slowing down for releases of Turtles because the market is flooded. Yeah, Splinter is a must. Also, Leatherhead. Yep, Bebop. That would be cool to see. All right, so let me pull this up for everybody. We'll just do some random chit chatting. Anything you can think of. I want to show everybody that it is up and everybody's names on there so they don't think it's rigged.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway. So I don't know. It's as if so. Bear with me. Close this.
Wheel of names.
Yeah, I haven't used this one too, so of course this one probably go off the rails. Let me do this really quick too. Control A, Control C, just in case something happens, because I don't know how this works. All right, so this anyway. So, dude, are you cleaning out your collection?
Every year I go through and I purge a lot of stuff. Just because there's just not enough room to just keep it going at its current pace. So it'll never all go, but there's definitely going to be some tough decisions.
Yeah. Sorry about that. where's the show? This is gonna take forever. God. Nope. Let's not mess that up. God, this is gonna take forever, bro. All right, keep talking. Sorry about the sound, but anyway, keep going.
Also, it's literally just, it's not like deleting them and then keep on going. You got to spin it each time.
I got to keep doing for each one. No, look. It says, look, see, I remove them, see? I've been removing them. Oh, I was just doing it that way. I could just do one spin, but I already took out people already, so.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, wow.
I know. I probably should have been doing this while I was going over the Sorry. You're like, hey, we'll just stop right there. What? But anyway. People should ask questions. That way we can figure that out. Elimination style. Love it. Yeah. I'm sorry. He's got done too. Sorry. I don't know. It just gives overtime, right? I know I've had multiple tap-ins, but I'm not seeing my name on there. Toy Amazing Photos. I don't see it either. But hey, why not, right? It'll probably reset everything. Yeah, I'll give you... Look at that! That guy did it.
Oh, boy.
No. They're like, why is he adding people? Dude, this is taking long enough. Here, I'll give you 4 just for fun. Joel. How about that? Sorry, I apologize. Somebody's going to be like, I don't see my name on there either. Add it. That's it. This is closed out. No more. Right? Here we go. Because this is going to be long enough as it is. Jeez. There we go. I added you. Anyway, keep talking. What we got? So you're just going to kind of customize yourself? And he gets knocked out. Did I lose you, CC? I'm sorry. It was just kind of ironic. Anyway.
Yeah, we've always talked about it before, man. Like, space is finite. So it's
I was thinking about. I did tell you that I was thinking about just trimming down to Joe's and Mezco.
Yeah.
I find myself like mainly just going to those anyway.
Well, you've already brought in a brand new line with the college football team.
Well, so the good thing about those is that I know I'm coming from behind on that, but the thing is, they only showed like 3 or 4 figures today. They had some more I saw, but it's almost like what's that? Everybody likes Ashley Wood figures or something like that. They had a Gas Tony figures or something, you know?
Yeah.
They only have so many figures that they put out. It's almost manageable, you know? Like if a line only put out maybe, 10 or 11 figures, that's, I can do that. Like Jada, I don't mind collecting Jada, you know?
Yeah.
But when you start moving into like Legends is just, they just put out way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you are too, man. I apologize about that. He said, Paige, are you going to show your complete collection? No, I don't think I could, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's just too much, man. When I first came into collecting, I used to get like shit on hard because I wasn't like a min in box collector. I was like a half in, half out min in box collector, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember I used to take pictures of the boxes, and dudes would like shit on me for that. They're like, nice picture of the box. But they were like product box shots.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the dude holding it or anything like that.
Yeah.
And they used to shit on me about that. I'm like, God, dude, I'm just trying to say I like it. And
Yeah.
then so you know how the Mezco collectors group is like, it's very I don't know how to say it. Competitive?
Yeah.
And I remember this was really early. I remember I was having a conversation with like a couple of people, and they were like, I have this, I have that, and they were trying to see who had the biggest like collection. And they were all taking pictures and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then somebody said, Paige, like, take a picture of your collection. I'm like, no, I don't want to drag all that shit out. And they're like, no, just to see like what you had and like, interested. And I was, it was early. I didn't know, you know. I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, sure, why not? And I did it, and I remember the hate comments. Oh my God, all that shit's in boxes. You don't have it displayed. Why do you have doubles? I was like, dude, you don't know what I do with my collection, you know.
Yeah.
And then from that day on, and I remember, oh, I had like one or two figures that a couple people didn't have at the time, and there was one I had doubles, and somebody was like, "Oh, you have doubles, you're not like, why don't you like give that to somebody that, you know what I mean?" It's just more, it was more of a hassle, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm never doing this again. I'm never showing, I'm never showing people what I have. So I'm sorry, I got scarred by that. People think you're like bragging about it. I was like, no, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I don't do it. I do know like one, you know, there's only been like three people who's ever been inside the vault.
Yeah.
Yeah. And and KJ's been in there. KJ was like, KJ came over because we were just doing like a play party on the island over there, and we just posing figures and stuff. Man, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
And so we're just posing figures and stuff like that. And I remember he said, he's like, Paige, he's like, let me see the vault. I go, no, it's a mess in there. And he goes, I don't care. Let me see it. I was like, man. And then I said, can we like sign a disclaimer that says that, you know, if you go in there, you understand it's a mess
Yeah.
because I'm reorganizing stuff, and you understand that that's not a reflection of me at this time.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. So we went in. I took him in there, and he's like, holy shit. I was like, yeah. And so he takes a selfie. He's like, I prove I was here. I was like, dude, shut up, man. And then he came out, and Darius was here. We did we did that live together. And Darius was like, he's like, let me go in the room. Let me go take a look. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's a mess in there, and I just didn't want to. So I think KJ's seen it, Ann has seen it, and who else? There was somebody else. I don't know.
MC's there?
MC's. I know MC's never been to the house before.
Yeah.
No, not like he's not invited. I just, we always meet up at Target.
Those parking lot exchanges.
Yeah, it just builds up suspense. Don't trim Mezco. Yeah, yeah. Totally took a really good photo of that passport today too. We should showcase that. I was like, wow, this is crisp. I like how he framed it too. Oh, I didn't mean to say that twice. I didn't catch it, so yeah, that's what. I don't do it either, man. Yeah, I don't know. I think if I don't mind sharing stuff with you guys. Not, you know what I mean? Not to like sound like a dick. Because it just feels like there's not like a competition thing, or you'll get mad if I show you something.
Yeah.
It just seems like there are some people out there that like they get really mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, like I don't know. When people come over to your house, do you show them, or do you like you know what I mean?
No, I mean, well, for one, I'm not a company person at all. I don't, I don't have people over to my house, man. I'm very reclusive, very, very.
Tully said he was like, he was eliminated. Awesome. I'm rooting for him. uh, it's like Scrooge McDuck vault, except Paige swims in Mezco shipper boxes. Yeah, dude. That's another thing. You're not gonna like be impressed when you go in there because it's boxes. That's the first thing that people say. Like, I used to show some people in the group that were like friends, and they go, "Dude, these are all boxes." And I go, "Yeah." You just buy stuff to keep them in box. That's another thing. There's like an assumption to it. It's like, why are you buying a bunch of figures just to keep them in boxes? One, I don't like cleaning all that shit. You know, like you ever seen people with those massive collections? No offense to you, but like not you. You know what I mean? Like they have all these detolfs and stuff. I hate dusting.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like taking each one of those things off just to dust the shelves, dust all that stuff? I guess that's
You
part
just
of the
fall over.
dude. I'm and especially with some Mezcos.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't want them falling and breaking. I already had one of my Vortex strike suits fall. It's not fun. And then with all the breakdown and everything too, I wouldn't want all my stuff to like, you know what I mean? Like some of these seamless bodies and stuff. I wouldn't want them to break down faster.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guy would tell me, the one guy I remember he would say to me, he goes, "Yeah, you just got them in all boxes and stuff." And he's like, he goes, why did you spend money just to have a box collection? I'm like, you don't know what I do with this. I was like, I take it out and I take pictures. I don't ever see you take pictures. You take pictures of boxes. And I was like, well, you guys know, because I'll send you guys pictures all the time of like stuff
Yeah.
that I don't post in the groups. It's just, you just kind of enjoy it. Some things you share, some things you don't. I was like, this guy automatically thinks that I'm just collecting fucking boxes.
Yeah.
You see, I can rant about anything.
The names are getting bigger.
It is. What is it? Do dial commissions? No, I don't. I used to, but then it got to a point where people were like, I don't like pricing, you know?
Yeah.
I never know what to price stuff. And also, I like to take my time with some of my builds, and some people just are impatient. So I don't really do it. I'll build stuff and I'll give it away.
Hey man, we talked about this on Wednesday. Today's Friday.
What's that?
Why hasn't
This?
it shipped? You know why?
Oh man, I've had some guys that were really understanding about certain stuff, but I've also, I mean, I give props to anybody. I don't think a lot of people understand if you're not using machines. I don't think people understand how labor intensive it is to do all that stuff. At least it is for me,
Yeah.
you know. And when you're building something by hand and you're trying to like you got to design it, you got to build it, and sometimes that shit just does not work, you know. I've
Yeah.
shown you guys like stuff after my projects is done. I've shown you guys like alternate builds, right?
Yeah.
Some of that stuff doesn't work, and like people don't understand that. They think that you're just gonna build it, and then I ran into one time. I'm not trying to sound like I'm complaining, but just trying to tell you like some of the things that happen that kind of like make you decide not to do commissions. At least for me, I had a guy one time. He told me this is a private person. This wasn't like Mezco. They changed the color like 5 times. I love painting. I don't love painting that much.
Yeah.
And then it just got to a point where it's like, hey, can you add this? And I was like, I can't do that, man, because I already started the build. Can you redo the build?
You redo the build.
Yeah, because the design, I don't know. It's like it was something that you could do, but it would have been done at the beginning of the design. You can't just add it because it would look weird, you know?
Yeah.
And it's time, you know?
Yeah.
So Boba has a pretty good formula. He just builds stuff and he just sells it, right?
Yeah.
I think that works really well.
Yeah.
Have you done
Well,
besides like printing?
He has to build things that he likes. You know what I mean?
Hmm?
Without the pressure of building something with somebody else's idea in mind. You know?
I like it because it's a collaborative thing.
Yeah.
I love talking to people and say, well, what do you want? You know, and I'll shoot them my like shitty stick figure, childlike drawing designs. You know,
Yeah.
and then people say, okay, well, this and this and this, as long as it's all kind of established and stuff. But then it gets to a point where like you're building, and I remember I was just doing regular buildings, like just building backdrop buildings and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I had to stop doing that because one guy asked me, he's like, "Yeah, these look like the other ones," and I said, "Well, it's the kind of it's bad, it's like reuse, right?" I said,
Uh,
"Yeah, it's just kind of." I was like, "It's an easier design. I can get it out to you." I was like, "No, I want this design," and okay, yeah, that's sure. Oh, this is the example of doing it from the beginning. I'd get it done, and he's like, "Yeah," he goes, "I want it with lights." I'm like, "Bro, that's I got to redesign the whole thing, because what kind of
yeah.
lights do you have? What are you gonna put in there?" It almost sucked out the joy of doing it. I didn't want that either.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
No, I definitely understand it, man. That's I was doing a lot of the 3D printing stuff. I
Mhm.
was doing some commission printing for folks. It's not worth the hassle. People don't understand the time that you have involved, and then you get stuff done, and then they didn't want to pay on time, or there's always issues. I just
Mhm.
stopped doing that. And I just basically just print for myself
It doesn't sound bad. I think that everybody should build something,
to
or,
understand what it goes through. Yeah,
or take a stab at it. Like I think how people complain about Mezco or any of these other companies. I think people should like try to build their own figure, like kit bash your own figure, paint it, find all the pieces that you need for it. You know,
yeah,
I hate the story, but there was a guy. I think I told it before. I commissioned him to do a diorama for me. He sent it, and he was late. You know,
yeah,
and I kept asking him, "Hey, what's the?" He goes, "I'm sorry, man. I have family." And then again, this is way, way before I am where I'm at now, and understanding everything, and then just being new to collecting. And I was like, "No, it's cool, man. Just take your time." A month passed by, and it was something really easy. And I was like, "Hey, you have it done yet?" "Yeah, I'm shipping it, and I'm shipping you extra stuff." And I said, "Sure thing, man, no problem." And he shipped it. It broke in transit. Wasn't his fault, you know.
yeah,
And I just looked at it, and I looked at the build, and I was like, "Man, all this time I could have did better myself, right?"
yeah,
And then I remember watching a bunch of videos, and I started doing it, and I'm like, I just started because it was a garage kind of thing, right?
yeah.
I started with a brick wall, and I'm like, this is hard. This doesn't look like I want, you know? It was like, you think like bricks are easy. Bricks are tedious, and they never turn out like you want them to. You might do bricks, but you ever see somebody when they first do bricks and the line is all jagged and it goes up
Yeah,
everywhere because you don't have a ruler, you don't know the measurements and stuff. And I remember doing that, and I'm like, these bricks, they look like shit. Not his, mine.
yeah,
And I'm like, Jesus sucks. I go, this is a lot harder than I thought.
yeah,
And then I think I even messaged him and I said, "Hey man, I appreciate the work that you put into this. Thank you very much." He's like, "Yeah, no problem. I'm sorry about what happened." And I said, well," I was like, "No, it's totally cool." But that experience made me like understand, you know what I mean? Like what you had to go through just to do it. It was work. And you fall flat on your face and you kind of understand, okay, well, if somebody would have asked me, "Hey, I want this done in like 2 weeks," would you have been able to do it and at a high level, quality?
yeah.
So, hi, man, we've talked. I was talking. So, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are our five.
Getting close.
It is. It's getting very close. You're on there. Somebody's gonna say this is rigged. Oh, Yimbo. They're cheering for everybody that gets kicked off. Look, it's something. All right, ready?
Yeah.
I've been pausing just to kind of like interrupt the flow, so people think this is legit. So hopefully people will. Oh, oh no, not KJ. I'm sorry, buddy. All right, we're down to the three. The three. You ready?
Ready.
All right, so this. All right, so we should stop right here. This is the three. So first place guy, if you don't want this or it's too much, like I said before, too much for shipping, we're just gonna pass this down to the second person. Second person wants it, we'll go to three. And then hopefully it'll get through there because I'm not going back through this video and looking 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
That's
Who
some
was the one
bullshit.
before this one? Who was it?
Yeah, yeah. You should be keeping track the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. Last three. Here we go. The third place person will be. Oh, CC, I think this is going to you, buddy.
The amazing said, "My bad for calling." Yeah.
CC's like, why'd you pause so much? Congratulations, sir. You came in third, and you probably saved this contest from an investigation. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So CC is third. It's down to Boba and Warhawk. CC, since you were third, you tell me when to spin.
Now.
All right. Second place. Second place goes to Boba. And that means our first place winner is Warhawk. I don't know who that is.
Is Warhawk.
Warhawk. Congratulations. Warhawk. Please, sir. I apologize. I know you've been here a few times. You're probably in here. Oh, there you are. He's right there. There he is. Warhawk. Congratulations. Congratulations, sir. You won. You won. Appreciate you. Look at this. Did you see this? Did you see this?
So it'd be one.
It's no problem, bro. Oh, we showed you stuff, man. Thank you for letting me use the video. I mean the photos for that, man. I appreciate it, bro. But yeah, Warhawk, I will do me a favor. I don't because I know you have your screen name. Just on Instagram, if you wouldn't mind, just shoot me a message really quick and then we'll work that out. Congratulations. Congratulations to everybody that tuned in and got second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all the way to 50. Should we just do one spin next time?
No, I like the elimination thing.
I do too. Built up a lot of tension, suspense. Yeah. Oh, and I also do want to say really quick. So when I first started doing dioramas after I got from that one guy, I looked at I think like 2 or 3 people. One was Henry Beltran. Another was DMC. And he had this fantastic I don't even know how to describe it. It was just a sci-fi. It was huge. And it was pink. And that's the first thing that immediately caught my eye. I was like, wow, this is this futuristic stuff. And I think Darius used it for I think it was for him and he used it for a couple of photos and stuff. But that was something that like really inspired me to like get into diorama building. Because I was like, this just the ideas and the concepts. And then so you know how like I say some of that stuff is like I'll talk to Son of a record player thing. Like part of that was also to like looking at some of the stuff that he did. So I wouldn't feel good unless I said that, you know, some stuff that I do is it's not like copy, you know, it's inspired by. I even told him that when we were at San Diego. I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thank you very much, DMC. I appreciate you. What are you saying? Oh, Darius is here. It was 1-1. Oh, he said it was 1-to-1 scale. Damn, dude, that's huge.
No, I think he's saying it's a 1 of 1. It was one of
1 of 1. Oh.
1 of 1. I
was like, I knew it was big. I was like, was that big? Jesus. Yeah, it is. I wish I could pull it up. I don't. I think it anyway. But yeah, it's. I'll give it some time. Let me just. But yeah, it's a fantastic build. And I remember this was way back when, and I told myself, I was like, man, I would love to do something like that. And by no means is that build on par with that, but it's just I gotta pull it up now. I think everybody should see this, bro. There he is. Da, 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 da. Oh, you can just do it right here. Hold on a second. Let me flick this out. Is it okay, CC?
What's that?
Is it okay, real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen this, but dude, you gotta check this out.
There's always time for the amazing picks.
This is his build though. Like this is DMC's build.
You ever thought about how much money he's cost the community over the years?
I told him that. I said, man, but another thing that I also told him, I was like, you've also saved me a bunch of money. Because there's things that have looked good, but it would just been out of my, I guess, like skill set range or
Yeah.
I there's been a lot of figures he saved me money, but he's also cost me money.
Yeah.
In a good way.
I try not to watch the videos just because I don't want the temptation.
Yeah, he's really good. I think one of the things that makes it really good about him is like you could just. I always wonder sometimes is it because you see him really enjoying something and you're like, I want that.
Yeah.
Maybe that figure will do it for me. I enjoy my stuff, but like when somebody's like really enjoying something, this is it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man, it is the scale. I hope I can zoom in. I don't know if I can. It won't do it.
Wow.
But yeah, just the shapes. When was this? I don't know. DMC, if you're still in here, can you tell me when this was? Like what year this was? Or D, if you remember when you got it? Drink your water, everyone. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know when this was, but again, this was 50 weeks ago. So I mean, I saw this and I was blown away. It looks like something from like Fantastic Four, or it's just very Kirby. It's really good. Oh, right there, dumbass. Fantastic Four, first steps. So yeah, if you get a chance, check him out. But like he does stuff too, where he goes through his process, kind of showing his builds and stuff. And this is like earlier stuff, but we were talking. He got back into it again too. But this is just an amazing build, man. I really like this a lot. He said 2017. 2017. Oh, 2016. And this still, what, 10 years later?
Yeah.
Blows away like half the stuff I've seen. In my opinion. Like all the shapes. There's like it's all like all line of sight stuff, leading lines. You could like have a field day with this, like a photographer, frame within frame. There's just so much to this, man. Anyway. Just kidding. Yeah, anyway. Good show.
Always fun.
And hey, is there anything that you saw like toy wise or anything else that you wanted to talk about? Any lines or anything? Anything?
No, I've been so busy. I haven't really. I'm way behind on my toy news. I gotta get caught up. Way behind.
Well, hopefully this show helped you, sir.
Yeah.
Are you have any ideas for Toys Fair? Anything that you want to see?
I want to see more of the Avengers. Give us a Hawkeye. Let's get Hawkeye in there.
Like you want like MCU stuff?
No. I'm talking about the classics.
Oh yeah. I think they'd kill it with Hawkeye.
Yeah.
It'd be a nice little lead up too, because I think we talked about this before. Yeah. Like you could take that bot and you could use it for like Arrow. I mean, like I'm sorry, not Arrow. We don't want that one. But like Red Arrow or
Yeah. Craven.
Yeah,
I love the
it's.
Craven figure from Mezco. I think they'd kill that.
I saw somebody had a custom of that, and he used like a Conan body and some other stuff. It looked really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And so yeah. Yeah, but yeah, Classic Adventures, that would be really good. I don't know if they do it. I'd love to see like a Kang. Um,
They gave us
in,
leaders, so
mhm.
they're
In
willing to.
reality, if I ever had real time to put in my dials on displays. Yeah, it's the thing about Darius is like it's cool. He'll take those pieces from I've seen him do like a collage of it, you know, take something from one diorama maker, put it with another. Pink diorama was 32 by 26 by 24. Holy crap.
Yeah, so it was small,
Yeah. Yeah.
a few feet by few feet.
Yeah. All right, so you got Hawkeye. Anybody else? I still want them to do Black Widow.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Flashpoint Customs was displaying a Craven custom. That's nice.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. I think we're good. Squeeze this turnip pretty hard.
Yeah. Oh man.
Man, the 14 minutes would have been MC's overtime. I thought it was going to be short.
Yeah.
Well, 30 minutes was the wheel spin, right? So, anyway,
Yeah.
you want to take us out?
Remember to help control the pet population. Please have your pet spayed or neutered.
I believe is great. Peter Workshop had. Okay, there you go. Yes. Yeah. Again, thank you everybody for dropping in, dropping out. If you watched the show in its entirety, if you're watching a replay, always appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. This year we'll probably be doing more more giveaways like this. So again, all this stuff is going to be focused on people that are in here watching the show and stuff. I think that that's just a good way to tell people thank you very much. So um, we'll be doing more tap ins. The builds probably won't be as big, but they'll be like little builds. They'll be worth it though. I have some research designs I've been trying to do like lately, and this will be stuff like this will be things like you that you don't see other people building,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. You know? So now knock it's not knocking against anybody. I just think it's cool to try like new things and giving people unique pieces. I think that that would, add a little bit more value to the prize. So yeah, we'll keep talking about that. I hate outros. Anyway, appreciate you. Bye.